Salve, salve pessoal que tá chegando na live aí, obrigado pessoal que tá no YouTube, pessoal que tá no Discord e no Twitch. Bem-vindos, bem-vindos, bem-vindos. Daqui a pouco começa a Summer Game Fest. O Lobão talvez apareça aí na live ainda, tem um pessoal convidado também vai aparecer. Vamos ver, a gente tá aqui na espera. Assim que já tiver uma tela de abertura da Summer Game Fest, a gente já coloca ela na tela aí. Beleza? Mas por enquanto a gente tá aqui observando algumas coisinhas. Quem quiser deixando o seu recado, o seu like, já vai deixando. Deixa o seu comentário, o seu igual aqui no Fala o seu triplo C. E a gente vai lendo pra vocês. Quem quiser entrar no Discord, fique à vontade. O link do Discord está fixado em todas as lives. Quem quiser interagir... Fui ler um negócio aqui ao mesmo tempo. Quem quiser fazer parte aí, pode ir chegando, pode ir dando seus comentários, que a gente já vai lendo. Obrigado ao pessoal que tá chegando aí no YouTube, pessoal que tá chegando no Twitch TV, pessoal que tá lá na Trovo também. Muito obrigado aí, faz tempo que a gente não faz live, não faz vídeo, mas a gente tá voltando com o canal aos poucos aí. Obrigado a todo mundo. Talvez o Marginal chegue daqui a pouco. A gente vai ficar de olho aqui. Ele falou que não vai conseguir chegar a tempo, mas talvez ele entre aí no meio da transmissão. Se você quiser participar também, é só entrar aí. O link está fixado nos comentários do chat. Pessoal, assim que já tiver uma telinha aqui da Summer Game Fest, a gente já vai transmitir ela aqui para vocês. Enquanto isso, eu estou ajustando alguma coisa, o áudio. Se alguém quiser ir falar alguma coisa do áudio, tá ok ou não, vai deixando aí seu comentário. A gente já ajusta alguma coisinha, uns detalhes, porque por enquanto ainda não tem nada, nem telinha de abertura não. É programado para a tela de abertura ser às 3h30. Certo, mas o evento mesmo começa às 4 horas da tarde. 3h30 já tem um pré-show, né? Com comentários, alguma coisa assim do tipo. Então vai deixando seu comentário aí, sua... acabei de ler aqui um Twitter aqui. Talvez teremos Crash Bandicoot. Será que teremos Crash? Quem sabe? Bom, pessoal, tô dando uma olhadinha aqui, ver se na Twitch já tem alguma coisa aqui, mas parece que ainda não. No YouTuber também não. Summer Game Fest ainda nada de começar em lugar nenhum. Já que a gente muda a telinha aqui. Quem quiser participar, fique à vontade aí. O Discord é aberto, é só clicar no link. Salve, salve, rapaziada. Tudo tranquilo? Eu coloquei aqui a tela já da Summer Game Fest, mas até agora estamos tranquilo, nenhuma movimentação. Tá previsto para começar às 3h30, já um pré-show. Provavelmente um bate-papo, alguma coisa assim do tipo. E depois, às 4 horas mesmo, começa o show, né? Aí a gente já tá aqui, esperando ver se o pessoal vai chegar. Vamos vendo aqui se tem algum vazamento, alguma coisa. Sabemos que vai ter Mortal Kombat, gameplay de Mortal Kombat. Pá, temos novidades aqui da CMA. Deixa eu ler aqui. Nas conclusões finais da CMA, eles afirmaram que a Activision em algum momento colocaria seus jogos em serviços na nuvem. Transições. Não tô entendendo, a tradução tá meio ruim aqui. Pera aí, olha. Segundo eles, a Activision não colocaria jogos deles em nuvem. Tá, então o advogado da CMA falou para o Tribunal de Contas lá do país que alegando que a Activision não colocaria os jogos dela na nuvem. Seria algum dos motivos que teria levado ao bloqueio da aquisição. Só que a Activision afirmou que isso não era verdade e por isso que ela pediu pauta para poder falar no tribunal. E ontem, né, dia 7/6, ela teria que entrar com uma ação pedindo para que ela intervenha também no caso. Temos mais notícias. Temos notícias. Tambores. Você poderá encontrar Major Nelson dia 12 de junho. Como? Na segunda-feira, o Major Nelson estará no Twitter respondendo todas as perguntas sobre o evento. Nada demais. Geoff já tá chamando o pessoal para live, então sinal que já teremos movimentações aqui. Notícias. Mais uma notícia aqui. Parece que o Tribunal de Justiça ficou sabendo sobre as cartas, aquelas coisas que teve vazado, né? Que a própria pessoal da CMA confessou de ter tido reuniões. E o caso que se estenderia mais será para o dia 30 agora. Dar uma procurada aqui nas notícias aqui, ver se tem uma coisa nova, mas é só sobre a CMA. Salve, salve pessoal! Já estamos aqui aguardando só começar. Já tá na espera. Deixa eu ver se na Twitch não já começou aqui pra gente já mudar a tela. Deixa eu ver. Não, ainda não. Realmente ainda não começou. Mas já tá com a telinha em espera. Vamos ver aqui, pra gente já mudar a tela para vocês já. A Summer Game Fest tá programada para começar agora, um pré-show, e às 4 horas ser o evento mesmo. Mas vamos ver o que vai acontecer, né? teremos aí já confirmado o gameplay de Mortal Kombat 1, uma nova DLC do Fortnite, talvez teremos um novo Crash Bandicoot, sei lá, do jeito que você preferir chamar.
Peggy 16. We are outmanned.
Já começou com um vídeo aqui já. Vamos lá. Aí, anúncio. Agora sim. Vamos online. Tem um anúncio aqui na frente aqui. Vou baixar o som deles aqui.
20 e a galera achou que tava zoada a transmissão, entende? Eu falei 2K.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
E começou a live. Muito obrigado a todo mundo que tá chegando aí na live. Finalmente começou e estava programado para as 3h30, mas foi só 30 minutos de enrolação. E o pessoal tá no teatro lá. Já sabemos que vai ter Mortal Kombat, né? Deixa eu baixar um pouquinho aqui o som dele. Vai ter Mortal Kombat, DLC do Call of Duty, talvez o Final Fantasy VII que vazou, talvez um Crash, segundo uma caixinha que ele mesmo soltou no Twitter.
The video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is
Hoje começa oficialmente então a Summer Game Fest. Sabendo que a Microsoft terá o evento dela no domingo, mas é dentro da Summer Game Fest, tá? É um contrato, a Microsoft ajuda a divulgar, apesar que ela mesma vai fazer a transmissão dela, mas faz parte da Summer Game Fest. E já vamos... Bom, ele falou do Mortal Kombat, mas será que a gente vai abrir com Mortal Kombat? A DLC do Fortnite, que já estava no título deles, né?
But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting. Here we go.
E vai começar. Oh, joguinho bacana. Parece Prince of Persia. É Ubisoft, pô. Prince of Persia. Acho que teremos um Prince of Persia aí. Vamos ver. Tá com cara de ser muito Prince of Persia, vamos ver. Acho que não é não. Não é Prince of Persia não, é outro joguinho. Mas tá bacana. O duro é a musiquinha que toca aí no fundo deles aí, que são foda. Isso aí dá uns probleminha. Vamos cortar um pouquinho a musiquinha deles aqui, né? Já volto com a música deles aqui. O jogo tá bacana. Tô gostando. O jogo da Ubisoft já inicialmente. Plataforma aí, bem bacana. Começando bem aí o evento aí. Um joguinho novo. Prince of Persia, cara. Prince of Persia. Dia 18 de janeiro. Eu falei que parecia bastante, mas depois foi mudando. Mas é Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024, a brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation. Bringing
que a gente falou, plataforma, Prince of Persia.
You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest. All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Mortal Kombat 1. Vamos lá para o Mortal Kombat 1.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one.
Então já vamos para os combates de Mortal Kombat 1.
Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline, and it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane.
Não vai ter spoiler.
Here is an extended first look at the
Vai ter só
story,
combate sem spoiler.
gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of
Vai ter os
Mortal Kombat 1.
fatalities.
Let's do it.
Os fatalities. Então vamos lá pro Mortal Kombat. Qualquer coisa, se tiver música, a gente dá uma baixadinha, tá? Só pelo motivo de strikes.
Then go before I put you down.
Cara, tá massa, o Johnny Cage. Mas não é um reboot, tá? Eu acho que é como se fosse um multiverso, velho. Porque a história, acho que não segue o primeirão mesmo.
There are other champions, I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento. It's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
É, o raio-x. Tá bonito o Mortal Kombat.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm. God of Fire.
Pelo jeito você vai ter um personagem que você pode chamar pra dar apoio. Ou é da fase, mas ali que nem o Jax ali apareceu do nada ali. Pode ser quem tava no cenário e você usou ele. Mas também pode ter um personagem que você pode escolher pra dar apoio, né?
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Ah lá, apareceu a Sony aí, ó. Ah, eu acho que você vai ter um personagem de apoio, cara. Cada um vai ter um personagem de apoio, olha lá. Certamente que sim. Certamente que sim.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Cara, tô gostando bastante do estilo. As roupas. Kitana e Milena. Ó, o Golo, velho. Que massa. Tá bonitão pra caramba, velho. A outra roupa do Raiden. Kunglao, tudo indica que você vai ter um personagem de apoio pra chamar, apertar um botão, chama. É, já alguns fatalities. Tá top o Mortal Kombat 1. Pelo jeito teremos um fatality secundário também. Um personagem secundário. Cara, esse negócio do Samsung ser pré-ordem, isso daí não achei bacana não, viu?
Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Ed Boon no palco, criador do Mortal Kombat. Ó a música. Essa música é clássica.
Congratulations! They love you. All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this, because first of all, this is in it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe.
Você vai falar alguma coisa sobre a história do Mortal Kombat 1?
Mortal Kombat 1 is because
Mas eu acho que não é reboot direto, tá?
Timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies.
Fala, Sam! Bem-vindo à live aí de Portugal, presente aí, muito obrigado por estar presente na nossa live aí. Se quiser participar aí, só entra no Discord. Gostou do Mortal Kombat aí?
The thing we gotta talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You obviously, you have your sort of your main, you know, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, you know, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster.
Kenshin, eu achei bem bacana aquela roupa dele.
Completely different fighters.
Mas Mortal Kombat 1 não tinha Kenshin, então eu acho que não é um reboot direto, como tinha falado.
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. You know, so you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing. You know, the best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come into? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button.
Mortal Kombat eu gosto muito por causa da época do 1, 2 e 3, né? Hoje em dia eu já não jogo mais tanto eles, mas... Ah lá, você tem um botãozinho de chamar ele secundário mesmo. Só que você não joga com ele, você só chama ele para dar um apoio. 4 barrinhas aí, provavelmente de você dá um especialzinho, um contra-ataque, alguma coisa do tipo. Vai ter os combos, que hoje é padrão, hoje na maioria dos jogos de luta. Cara, o Prince of Persia foi uma surpresa ali, cara. E é um jogo que eu gosto também, que o estilo é muito bom também, cara. No começo eu já bati os olhos, achei que era Prince of Persia, depois mudou um pouquinho, daí eu achei que era um outro jogo, e no final era realmente Prince of Persia. Rapaz, eu joguei muito na era do PC ele, depois quando saiu pros consoles, com aquela volta de tempo que você apertava e voltava, regressava um pouco o tempo, né? Mas é um estilo muito bacana, o Prince of Persia. E provavelmente eles fizeram isso porque teve um hype muito grande no Prince of Persia. E como o que ele estava fazendo deu problema lá com a produção do jogo, que seria em 3D mesmo, né? Meio aberto. E resolveram fazer isso daí mais rápido, né? Um estilo de jogo que sairia mais rápido e supriria o hype que o pessoal ainda tava com Prince of Persia.
That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge.
Mas que vai falar alguma coisa sobre a história do Mortal Kombat.
The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So
mas ele tá falando sobre a história do game no mundo dos videogames,
tried to get him, you know, we were this close, like 4 or 5 times, and so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right.
Eu gosto do estilo de ter um suporte no Mortal Kombat. Você pegar o personagem e chamar para fazer uns combos mais aleatórios aí.
We could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, you know, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo
para janeiro de 2024. Mas não tá tão longe, não. A gente já tá na metade do ano já. Então, logo tá aí já.
This weekend, people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks for
O evento aí deve tornar em uma hora e meia, 2 horas. Já foi meia hora só de enrolação, né? No início. Vamos ver quanto vai o tempo dessa Summer Game Fest.
Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Qual jogo? Capturado em Game Player? Vai ser mostrado agora? Eu não entendi o nome do game.
Where are the gods?
O Diablo 2? Não, 4, quer dizer? Eu não joguei ainda, não sei se é. Mas parece que é o estilão dele. Vi o pessoal jogando um pouco dele, mas nunca joguei, não vi o início dele ser assim. Ah, Elixir 2. Cara, eu joguei isso na época do PC. Chega dia 28 de julho agora.
Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest.
RPG é muito bom, cara. Eu gosto também. Só que hoje em dia, RPG muito longo pra mim não dá. Opa, o que temos aí? Street Fighter. Não é Street Fighter? É, Street Fighter. Ixi, o Rio Mecânico já vão fazer muita graça já no Street Fighter. Ué? Não tô entendendo. Ai, ai, ai. Que doideira é essa? Já não tô entendendo mais nada nesse Street não. Espermal vs Street Fighter? Ah, esse Espermal eu já tinha. Tá no Game Pass. Ah, vai ter participação dos personagens do Street Fighter, eu entendi. Isso aí eu vi que já tinha vazado já essa capa desse jogo já.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
Ah, o Nicolas Cage aí. Ah, uma DLC.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
Ah, o cara foi lá no palco, velho. Tá presente aí.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Provavelmente para divulgar o filme novo, né? Certeza disso.
So happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, you know, it really is this museum of horror, Michael Myers.
Ele tá incorporando o personagem.
And you play yourself, or who do you play? So
I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie.
Caramba, ele já tá ofegante já.
And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers.
Só de tentar imitar a voz, ele já tá ficando ofegante pra caramba.
As a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say always remember
Ele tá falando sobre a experiência, jogo de sobrevivência.
That we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most
Daylight aí, eu nunca gostei muito de jogar não. Já vi o pessoal jogando, mas não é meu estilo de jogo não.
Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before. I'm always looking.
Tá bom, chega já entendemos já.
Like, wow, I can make a whole new
Queremos próximo jogo agora. Quando começa a encher demais o linguiça aí, sinal que não tem tanto jogo assim para ser apresentado não.
And speaking about split seconds, what excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Finalmente, próximo game agora. Vamos pro próximo game.
Great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Ficou feio pra caramba no jogo.
Damn right I made it.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
World premiere de quê?
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3, Volume 1 debut.
The Witcher?
Volume 1 debuts on June 29th.
Teremos alguma coisa de The Witcher?
Thanks for tuning in to the
Pessoal que faz aí a dublagem dos personagens. Vai falar sobre a terceira temporada na Netflix.
get you a statue.
É a terceira temporada ou a quarta temporada que tá o The Witcher? Eu parei na segunda, aí eu não acompanhei mais. Aí temos aí então um anúncio de série, né?
Neutrality has consequences too.
The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear. Is that fair?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please, don't hurt me. And then, wow. Fines. There's like a boatload of fines. All up in your business.
É um Epic Games, agora sim, agora teremos alguma coisa aí. Witchfire. Cara, eu já vi isso aí em algum lugar. Ixi. VR. Lá vem VR.
01. Operation Control clears you for engagement.
Nossa, propaganda de TV agora.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything.
Parece que eu já vi esse jogo já.
Time. No turning back after this. You sure?
Ah, já tinha visto mesmo. É um jogo estilo mais PC. Eu nem vi se ia estar nos consoles ali, não deu tempo de ver. Foi muito rápido o final.
More Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new
Alan Wake 2.
Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe
terá novo trailer World Premiere agora.
As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Global Game Sonic. Oh! Ah, um reboot decente do Sonic aí. Oh, parece que vai dar pra jogar co-op, hein? Um Sonic co-op. Sonic Superstar. É, e vai ter co-op, certeza. Esse ano ainda.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day? Team Trailblaze back from duty.
Joguinho
Mission 1 accomplished.
japonês.
Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Another busy day ahead of us. For the clouds. Bullets from the boat.
Bom, ele já falou que é um jogo já pro PlayStation, então. Só que é aquele estilo de RPG ação. Acho que se a Sony tivesse mostrado esses jogos aí pra ela no show dela, acho que tinha compensado mais pra ela, hein?
Never mind, I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. Extra speed, too slow.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
E o Office P vai sair pro console do PlayStation também, mas vai sair no Xbox, no Game Pass. Falei? Lies of P. Vazou a capinha dele que ia sair pro PS4 e PS5, mas aí chega o Xbox também ao Game Pass.
That's right, a demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Dragon Ball? Esse Dragon Ball já tinha vazado, né? Vazado não, a própria Bandai já anunciou. Só tirar um pouquinho das musiquinhas aqui, que essas musiquinhas podem dar um strike feio aí no canal, então assim que sair a maioria parte da música aqui, a gente volta um áudio normal. É mais por causa da música. Sandyland.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be
Não é o
human to
Dragon Ball
save
que tinha
humanity.
falado.
That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're
É do mesmo criador do Dragon Ball, né? Mas não é o Dragon Ball.
are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from iam8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Ah, de novo esse jogo do gatinho aí. Provavelmente uma DLC agora do jogo do gato. Ah, tá mostrando alguns jogos indies aí. Eu tô achando que o evento já vai pra acabar já, hein? Ele falou do próximo evento de developer que vai ter.
What that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next, we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale,
jogo aí estilo PC,
and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Our guiding star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power. Put down this threat once and for all.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Hear the battle call, shades rising, patrol, but it's a war taking up our arms, held the line of who we turn, and we keep on fighting.
Tem que colocar um tipo de fundo em cima aí, só pra não dar strike depois que acabar a live. Quando tem música é complicado.
Hey, this is not.
Why can't
Sem comentário agora nos jogos, hein? Deus me livre.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them, you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Ah, bem que isso falou sobre a caixinha do Crash lá. Mais uma propaganda aí, agora do Game Pass, junto com as TVs Samsung.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
E já vamos para o Alan Wake 2. Provavelmente teremos agora um gameplay aqui melhor, né, do que foi apresentado.
Because when you announced Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have two playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through two different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So, yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place.
Yes.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner,
Yes.
Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate
Yes.
a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game.
Yeah.
This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see?
Que enrolação, eu tava quase dormindo aqui.
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Caramba, eu assustei aqui. Chuvinha, cara. Rapaz, jogar esse jogo no fone de ouvido é de matar o coração do velho. Tá jogando no Xbox ali.
The heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here, like I saw it in a dream.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
Ela vai repetir o mesmo trailer de novo?
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
É, não estão querendo mostrar muita coisa do jogo, não.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain. Tyranids! My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination! Come forth and be slaughtered!
Tá aí um jogo que eu nunca joguei, cara.
Open the gates. Care to see who can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a beast of that statue would offer more sport. Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
Joguinho pixel art aí.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
jogo até que é legal, mas essas músicas são de arrebentar com a live, velho. O YouTube arrebenta por causa de 10 segundos de uma música.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saver with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. They can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies? You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me still for the
É isso aí pra quem já jogou os outros.
Check that out. All right.
Também não tive nenhum interesse nesse.
And Insomniac are set to bring
Cara, agora vamos falar sobre o Spider-Man 2 agora.
Sounds like you guys are a little hyped.
Já não basta a humilhação.
Game director at Insomniac, Brian. Thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. This is this the box?
This is the box art. This
okay.
is, you know, this is it. Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box for a reason because this game features 2.
Falando que é a capa da caixinha essa daí.
Absolutely, Peter and Miles. We're so excited about this, you know, experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there. I
2
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of. We obviously Craven. We got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he factors in.
So Craven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, you know, he's not powered by magic or tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others, he's on the hunt.
And others, ...
Yes, yes.
But Venom also, obviously, you know, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. Oh, there you go. Good reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is this an Osborn?
Tá falando que vamos mostrar uma gameplay com o Venom.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Vamos ver se vai ter mais bugs igual o outro. Ou já vamos mostrar uma gameplay mais avançada, segundo o que eles falaram.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, you know, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, you know, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, you know, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
We call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles.
Pelo menos estão mostrando a mesma gameplay, bugada, os homens não atacam.
How Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay.
Será que eles não criaram vergonha, não?
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
I mean, the city is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and then being able to use the web wings to traverse at speeds way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation event.
Por enquanto, estão mostrando a mesma gameplay que foi mostrado na showcase, cheio dos defeitos.
We're like getting close to that. Are you guys feeling confident that you're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you, we are very confident what we're gonna tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Vamos ver o que vai mostrar. Esperamos que esteja melhor. Dia 20 de outubro.
Nailing it, October 20th, Spider-Man 2.
Deram uma data.
PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do.
Só isso? Só a data? Não vou mostrar a gameplay? Se arrumaram?
We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect
Por que não fizeram isso no show da Sony, cara?
Pal, who can also
Será
fight.
que
In other
depois
words,
das reclamações
like
que
Pokemon
resolveram dar uma data?
Then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Pokémon? Imitação quase 100% de Pokémon, hein? Só que agora tem arma. É um Pokémon evoluído, ó. Se não me engano, acho que ele falou que era Dynasty War agora. Parece que não. Black Desert.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe we mine and scout. Across Middle-earth, delving for riches.
O anão do Senhor dos Anéis?
Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria. My fellow dwarves, Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
Nossa, de novo propaganda da Samsung.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary.
Ixi, hora dos mobile agora. Começou com Final Fantasy? É, talvez acho que seja a salvação da Square Enix lançar para o mobile, né?
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy... No. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right.
Cortou o barato da turma aí. Falou que Final Fantasy só vai aparecer aí. Vocês comprar na pré-order e ganhar 20% de desconto na Collection.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
We are banishers.
Ah, essa Focus está envolvida em vários jogos, né? Principalmente para PC.
We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful.
I banish you. Death to the dead.
Do we kill? To be together again?
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Achei interessante o jogo, hein? Esse ano. Chega no Xbox. Rapaz, ia aparecer o... o Light Dragon lá. Da Yakuza.
頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。
Esse jogo também tinha vazado na loja da Sony já, que ia aparecer.
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
お前の名は
俺に名はない。
Falei que tinha vazado já da Sega.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan?
Green across the board. Looks like we're good. Definitely a leak here, Tim.
How long has it been now?
3 years. 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Someone there? This doesn't make sense.
Ah, pensei que ia ter alguma musiquinha, nada demais, só um fundo. Se tocar uma música mesmo, cantado, uma coisa por 10 segundos aí, o YouTube já mete strike já. Cara, até que o showzinho tá indo longe, hein? Vai durar umas 2 horas, hein?
Incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's
Call of
Call of
Duty
Duty coming this fall along with Warzone.
Já tinha vazado também, que essa é uma DLC nova.
Look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone launching next
Esses jogos tipo da Activision não vão aparecer no evento da Microsoft porque não terminou o contrato, né? Ainda não foi firmado, por isso que tá aparecendo aí hoje. O que a gente fala? Quando começa assim, essas musiquinhas é complicado. Então tem que cortar por cima aí, vai ficar um pouco estranho, mas pelo melhor do que levar um strike. Beleza. Sessão 4.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turns 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions to the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
O Xbox vai comemorar aí uma versão do Porsche 75 anos? Entra pra versão de colecionador aí do Xbox.
And here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now
Achei bonito não.
PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it,
tem que ser estilo da Nintendo mesmo, não tem jeito. A Nintendo chegou num patamar que é só assim, jogos desse estilo. É o público dela e não tem jeito.
But there's something more I've been itching to explore. Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
É todo mundo colorido. Nintendo, o pessoal fica
Promised variety, there it is, Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards.
Da Marvel de
best
carta,
mobile
parece?
game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce
carta
Marvel
mesmo,
Snap's
pelo que eu
biggest
entendi.
update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right,
Jesus
I love
amado.
the enthusiasm, Ben.
O cara parece narrador de futebol.
You're made for YouTube. All right, well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So, listen, I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Vamos lá ver qual que é desse jogo de carta.
Okay, I don't have an ideal
Vixe, já começou bem.
but that's fine.
Bem gordo.
See what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Lamuntis 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power.
Estamos bem, né? Estamos bem.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just being mean.
Still to come, we're going to look at a
pra celular.
from EA Originals and Ascendant and
Só
the world
podia.
premiere
Joguinho
first
de
look at
cartas pra
Chapter
celular.
4 Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cashback rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind.
Entrou musiquinha no meio, complica tudo a bagaça.
Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked, and you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Ainda bem que foi curto. Vê qual que é desse game agora.
Wayfinders, do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
Fortnite, tava demorando o Fortnite aparecer. Tava anunciado, né? Eu adoro as musiquinhas do Fortnite. Mas tá misturando os partes de jogo aí. Você acha que chegou no final, hein? Você quer mostrar o Fortnite melhor? Ah, é o Fortnite.
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
What did you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
E o jogo quando começa a colocar umas musiquinhas é complicado, hein?
Captain's log, stardate 43152.4.
Guerra nas
Our fleet
Estrelas?
is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by in case they want contact.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
É Star Trek.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah. Right? My
Yeah.
buddy Maggie and
Right,
I have
right,
been
right,
working on
right,
this for
right.
some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it.
Check it out.
This is gonna be fun.
Ha! Swung a little wide there.
Well, aren't we a tall
Sabe
glass
qual
of
jogo me
water?
lembra essa
Me?
cara de palhaço aí?
I'm more of a Hawaiian.
Acho que é Twist Metal, né?
I'm
Joguinho
guessing
de
you don't
corrida
fight
que
much outside of
tinha.
your car now, do you?
É, Twist Metal mesmo. Você bagaçava no outro na base do tiro. Achava bem legal, cara. É um Battle Royale de carro.
Any chance we get this back in the cars?
How about a little kill music? She had done like a truck. That's it. What? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it with the beat go. Baby, let your booty go. Girl, you want to show? The thong. Do you love the silver-haired god? They don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me.
There's a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Caralho, Twist Metal, velho. Foi dito e feito.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Goddess of time.
Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me. You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons. Onwards! I can feel that there are more.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with us.
How you doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I'm playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all three forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, you know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an ever war fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Ever War. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Welcome aboard, Immortals. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots. We'll catch him, sir.
Get to the control room and protect Selco. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room. I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer
vai aparecer o Fortnite, pô. A gente vai encerrar com Fortnite.
Has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go. Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me.
Chegamos ao grande finale.
What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2.
Final Fantasy. Ah, é o Final Fantasy.
Expressway. Search and rescue operations are already in progress.
Wow. Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but
mais um capítulo da série Final Fantasy 7. Eu falei pra você que tinha vazado o nome já do Final Fantasy. É Herbert, não lembro, alguma coisa assim com R. É mais um capítulo. Vai longe esse Final Fantasy 7, hein? Pedacinho, pedacinho. Cada 3, 4 anos pra sair um pedaço.
Shadows of the Man, I believe they call them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
Free you.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5.
É, esse aí já tinha vazado já também. Nada demais.
That's gonna do it for Summer Game Fest.
Mais 2 pedaços.
Not the end.
Até o final do Final Fantasy VII vai longe essa série.
SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
considerações finais e chegamos ao fim da Summer Game Fest. Não teve nada demais, nada de inesperado. E é isso aí. Agradeço a todo mundo que acompanhou até aqui, o pessoal que tava na Twitch, no YouTube e na Trovo. Muito obrigado a todo mundo. Eu vou encerrando aqui também. Mais tarde eu volto.